Yeah, I made it. 40 days fasting. I finished it and now I'm in the after integration phase 3 weeks later, and I want to share you what happened with me on these 40 days liquid fast and also dry fasting. And I'm so glad you're here today because I want to share a very personal 40-day fasting journey with you. And this wasn't just some diet experiment. It was a deep healing journey that changed me physically, mentally, and also emotionally. I have over 20 years of experience with raw food and detox. So in 1997, 20 years ago, I was detoxing myself and healed chronic asthma. Yeah, you can heal chronic asthma. It's no issue. I did it. You can too. But this time was truly special for me. It was a conscious choice to let go of old burdens and redesign my life, which was very important at this moment in May this year. So what was my biggest goal? Honestly, I wanted to be more effective in every area of my life. I wanted to save time so I could have more time for what truly matters, like spending more times with my family at the beach, doing common projects, creating nice communities, being together with wonderful persons I like to be together with. And I wanted to get out of that feeling of being stuck, busy or plugged, which I had before. And you know what? It worked for me. I'm so happy. And I will let you know how it also can work for you. So during and after the fast, I experienced 4 times greater efficiency because my mitochondria also produced 4 times more energy, which is backed up by science. So if you want to feel yourself in the best version of you, this is the way to go, and I can really recommend it. So, and I was able to think so clearly and act so deliberately like never before. Even now, 3 weeks later, I'm still at double my old efficiency in daily life. And that's not just a nice bonus, that's time I've taken for the things I love. Imagine what would happen with your life if you work in the same time you have twice that much. So you have more time for the things you love. Yeah, this was my aim. So that's very important for me. Time, this is the only asset we have. And through this process, I realized how much toxic build-up slows us all down and makes us heavy and takes our time. It drags our energy levels down. We get stuck in low vibration, lose focus, waste time, feel scattered or tired. Yes, this is what happens with us, especially in IT. I know this, or sitting all the time in front of the computer, gaining weight, and really don't have a nice life, and we lose the most important asset we have, which is our time. But we want to be efficient, and there is a way to go. And it can also lead to chronic illnesses if you have these heavy things on you. Aches, pains, low-grade depression, addictions, and all kind of distractions that steal your time from your life, and which stole also time from my life. And my goal was to break out of that and free my body and mind to feel right again and truly feel alive. So my intention for these 40 days was the theme for a wonderful journey, if you want to say it. It was like renewal through clarity, a 40-day emotional and physical reset. This is what my intention was. And I didn't want it to lose just weight. I wanted to release all baggage, gain clarity, and renew my energy. This was about emotional intelligence as well, truly noticing myself, understanding my feelings, lovingly managing them, and seeing honestly what nourishes me and what doesn't. because in the past, before the fast, I was overeating, and when I had some emotions, I was eating even organic bananas, and then in my stomach, I didn't need to feel my feelings. But if you fast, you really connect to the feelings. You come to yourself. You will find out who you truly are. And I wanted to get out of this autopilot and live it consciously again. How were the phases now of my fasting? How did I did it and how did I felt? So phase 1 was preparation, 5 days. I removed all unnatural things, no caffeine, alcohol, sugar. I already was eating healthy, but I ate less. I focused on water, sleep and rest, but also did exercise because I want to build muscle, and through my fasting I even want to gain muscle, which is possible if you do try fasting. So I started to journal my cravings I had there and thoughts and emotions in this book. And in Spanish is there El futuro del planeta es en nuestras manos, which means the future of the planet is in our hands, And if we do fast, we heal ourselves. We can heal all illnesses, in my opinion, and that's how we heal the planet, because we don't buy any toxic things anymore, because you get so clear and conscious with what you put inside of your body. You won't buy any toxic garbage, I promise, and you save a lot of money. In the fast, you save a lot of money because you don't drink, you don't eat. You drink later. Nutrients, I recommend really to drink high nutrients, but this is the next phase. So that's why I also want to come to the next phase, which is the deep fasting. And the first 3 days I did liquid fasting with nutrient-dense raw food, carefully blended receipts from 28 years of my experience of Hippocrates Institute with green juices, barley juice, wheatgrass juice, and also chlorella, spirulina, which really helped to bring the best nutrients inside my body. Afterwards, I did 3 days in dry fasting, incredibly intense and very spiritual. And then alternating, 3 days liquid, 3 days dry, 3 days liquid, 3 days light food, so completely unprocessed, natural, no cooked food. So you would say, hey, but it's not fasting. For me, I see it as a natural fasting. It was just a little food. I love to eat like a watermelon, to have to taste on it again. And for me, it was still fasting, because it was just natural things and very little. So afterwards, I did 3 days liquid, and then I did 4 days, almost 4 days dry fasting. And at this stage, my body fat dropped about 6%. No, it dropped to 6%, to about 6%. So very little body fat. I will show you a picture. And my weight was down to 64 kilo from before 78. So I let go of so much, physically and emotionally. At times I felt incredibly clear, calm, even empty, really empty and open for what's coming. But in a very beautiful way, and like an open vessel ready to be filled with new energy and new purpose. And this is what happens now, and I'm so happy because I was able to restructure my business in a way that really suits me, it suits my lifestyle, much more my life, which is very important. So this fasting journey was really important for me. And my daily rhythm was, in the morning I did breath work and intention. So I asked myself, what do I want to feel today? What do I want to let go of? So I let go of all relations also, because my body did the physical things, so I could do the mental and emotional things. And at the midday I did walks, checking honestly in with myself. How do I feel? How's my energy? What's going on? And I felt great. I really felt great. And that's what I was journaling as well in the evening. And in the evening I journaled what I was thankful for. Thankful for the day, for the experience, to feel that light, to enjoy life. And I just needed a little sleep. And I also made some YouTube videos in the beginning. You will see it on the channel. But in my fasting journey then I said, no, I want to really use this time for myself and make a video like this in the end after the 40 days and 3 weeks later. So I have even an integration phase, because I don't want to have like energy like a yo-yo. I wanted to really have the detox and then integrate the knowledge I made. And out of this energy, I wanted to do the video, and this is today. That's why I do this video. So I allowed myself to truly feel everything that came up and wrote it down. So my weekly emotional themes were, in the first week it was detox, physical and emotional cleansing. Week 2 it was releasing, so like recognizing and letting go of all beliefs and patterns. So now I got new patterns, more effective patterns, more light patterns, lovely patterns. So I put now love to all the things I do, and also to my body, much more love, and feel myself more. And I'm more aligned, asking what I really want and how I want to live. This is what I did in week 3. That was also the week where I shaped and recreated my business, our retreat business, which was already there, but I connected it much more to my lifestyle so I can serve way better. And week 4 was integration, anchoring those lessons in the everyday life to have it present. So that's why I can make this video even 3 weeks after the fasting in this wonderful energy I still feel, and I'm so happy for this to be so. I feel so authentic, so clear, and also my heart is so open, and that's why I'm happy that you're still listening to me, how I'm sharing what happened in the 40 days. So the phase 3 of it was the reintroduction and integration in days 31 to 40, so my last 9 or 10 days if you want. So I had 6 days liquid and 4 days of light raw food. So my goal wasn't to quickly regain weight, but to rebuild healthy muscle and fat. I was exercising a lot, did 7-minute fitness, and really felt like the nutrition dense food I had helped to bring new amino acids to my cells and rebuild my body again. So my weight then stabilizes around 74 kilo, so just 4 kilo less than I started, but much more clearer, powerful, and a different person. I felt really like reborn. So my supportive practices were daily meditation and Qigong, which brought me energy from another source. Mindfulness, just being instead of always doing. So just be there, meditating and connecting to a source energy out of Qigong, and feeling how I was fed from energy. So my food was light, energy, universal energy, which I was channeling into my body and embodying during this phase. Was really amazing. And then this energy is still there, because in Qigong you save it to your Qi, to your energy save. So it was also then an emotional journaling what I did. I always ask myself honestly how I'm feeling and why do I feel like this. I was reframing thoughts, calming myself, realigning to find out what's my path. What do I want to do with my life and why I'm here. And I was talking openly with my wife and friends. Even thought they were sometimes worried when they saw the pictures. They said, "Oh, Thomas, you have to change something. This doesn't look good." When I was at 64 kilo, I was very dehydrated and didn't look good, but I felt great. So, but it was interesting, and these conversations kept me honest and connected also with my environment. So it was not just walk alone, it was a connected walk. I felt very connected. And I felt a deep gratitude for my body, my life, and my supportive family and friends. So what were my results? So my results, and why I would do it again once a year or twice a year, I would recommend you to detox to really go on this journey. Physically, because it was a deep cleaning, detoxification, also the candida detoxification, because I had candida before in my body because of the fruits I ate. I had lots of fruit like bananas from our farm, which is sugar, pineapple, and this was not so good for my body. So in the dry fast, the candida was eliminated, and so I let also go some weight and very much toxins I felt for me. And I was learning how sensitive my body really is. Mentally, was it for me like I'm crystal clear thinking, a sharp focus, and no more mental fog or wasted time. I'm very efficient now. Emotionally, more calm, self-compassion, inner peace. And spiritually, it was really a deep connection through Qigong. I really felt it very intensive on a very deep level. And I created a very deep sense of presence. So what about now about the efficiency and quality of my life? I became 4 times more efficient during the fasting process because my mitochondria also produce 4 times more energy, and I was getting more done with focus and energy. Even I was fasting. Weird, right? And even now I'm at double my old efficiency because I now learned what does my body really need and what's enough, not to overeat and not to overeat my emotions. So that means I got more time for me, more time for my family, more time at the beach with the things I love. And so bottom line is, this wasn't a diet. It was a journey back to myself, an investment in my health, my time and my future. And I'm so happy now with 44 years, and in 1 month I get 45. So I'm happy that I was rejuvenating like 10 years. I feel reborn, absolutely healthy. And I wish this everybody, especially men in my age. I can tell how important it is to be in this state I am like now, and I would absolutely do it again. And if you ask me what is my current diet, I'm honest and real, because I'm right after fasting. I did a pure vegan raw food. I did flaxseed with blueberries and water. So I created a cashew cream with some cashews and water. It's like a delicious cream. And then put a little bit flaxseed seeds on it, but they were grinded, like I right now don't know the English word, with blueberries and water, and it is so delicious. It's like an ice. And now I completely eat sugar-free because I do a candida diet, except for watermelon and blueberries because they have low sugar, and no more bananas, or very little bananas. So I feel very good with this. And I'm making fermented beetroot juice to reduce sugar and add healthy lactic acid bacteria to my stomach. Also, I did homemade bokashi, and I drink it with gut bacteria, with water, of course. And I'm experimenting with quantity and type of food, what to put in my body at which time. So I got food plans, and I check out what's good and not. And now I feel so great. I'm so happy. I also drink almond milk with water and a little honey. I drink golden milk with turmeric, black pepper, ginger powder, cumin. This morning, for example, 6 a.m. I had a liquid zeolite from Poyum, which is detoxing my body as well. Around 7 a.m. I got a warm lemon water with diluted bokashi. So you see how I integrated this knowledge into my daily life. So I have a daily detox, and I empower my body on a daily basis. Right now I got a golden milk with chlorella and some capsules from our Poem company. And I got lunch today. This was a warm miso soup with seaweed. I do it with 50 degrees water because I want to preserve the enzymes. And in the afternoon I had a watermelon, which is a ritual with my wife. We eat it together. It's a shared ritual. And also drink beetroot juice I created. And in the evening I drink before sleeping activated charcoal to help remove any mold that might have been an old flaxseed meal I had the last days. So I felt, wow, I got mold after my fasting, but now I'm detoxing this as well. So you also can detox mold out of your body. So my personal closing from my heart is that it was so nice to do it, and I feel way more connected, much more efficient. And yesterday we were with the school of a friend in Diamante Adventure Park in Costa Rica, and it was so nice to talk to this like-minded person. So for me, it's this so important to be together with friends, family, to work on their own health, fitness, personal growth, and a heartfelt connection with others. So this is what truly heals us as a society and can heal us as humans. So I would love to hear from you now. How are you doing with your health? Write it in the comments below. And how is your sense of community, your friendship, your family? How is this at the moment? Are you alone, or are you good connected? Do you feel good with this? And do you have people who can really talk to you from the heart? So which with you love to talk from the heart, because this emotional cleaning opened my heart, and I found out that it's so important to be connected with all the universe, all persons, animals from the heart. It is so wonderful to feel connected. So please share all your thoughts in the comments. Give me a thumb up, leave a subscription, because I want to bring more videos of this style into this channel. So thank you so much for taking the time to listen. I'm so glad that you're here. All the best and have a great day. Pura vida.